Alright, so we have just finished up our stay in Rio de Janeiro. Now we're at the airport. We just hit a couple of the lounges. If you don't know, all the lounges are on the third floor, all on this one corridor. Went to the Plaza Premium Lounge and the Gold Lounge, and now we're taking a Fifth Freedom flight on British Airways to Buenos Aires, Rio to Buenos Aires. So Fifth Freedom flights are great ways to fly a certain type of class, business class or first class, and get it for fairly cheap. And I'll explain a little bit what that is later. So it should be fun on these British Airways biz class. I'll show you guys around.
Your device within your seat. Please don't move the seat yourself.
And dearest, at your age one can't be too choosy.
Hand baggage must be placed under the seat in front of you.
All right, y'all, so if you're curious on how I snagged such a great deal on this flight, let me give you a quick rundown. So this is what's actually known as a Fifth Freedom flight, which allows travelers like us to enjoy a premium business class experience, but without the full price tag. So typically, British Airways operates this A350 on long-haul international flights from London Heathrow to Rio de Janeiro. However, I hopped on the shorter segment, which is the Fifth Freedom route from Rio to Buenos Aires EZE, which is under 3 hours. So the shorter leg doesn't offer a full service, so you're not getting that full service, but it's a clever way for airlines to maximize revenue on their routes and for you to have a business class experience and know what it's like. Now, the ticket for this particular flight could have set me back around $1,200 cash. I managed to book it with just 12,500 Avios points and $80 in fees. I transferred points from my credit cards to British Airways, taking advantage of the reduced points cost and the Fifth Freedom route. Normally you need around 21,000 points for this same route. And one thing as well to keep in mind is British Airways will charge you for choosing your seat before check-in. It's $88 to like $120 depending on the seat. What I did, I just opted to wait in until check-in, where choosing my seat was free. With the A350, it's highly touted for its business class, being recently new. I found it to be a little bit snug compared to the spacious seats on American Airlines 777-200ER and the 300ER. If that's more of a priority for you, I like those experiences a little bit better than the A350, although it was still a good flight and a good seat. I didn't capture as much content as I usually do because it was a short flight and just going through a lot of travel, but for a detailed look on how I make these luxury trips more affordable, like I'm showing you on the screen, I cover everything from flights to hotels and lounges on my most recent vlog. I break down an $8,800 trip to Rio that showcases all of that and what I'm doing to travel hack like this. So I recommend you go and check that out. That will give you a more in-depth breakdown and insight into the travel experience. But if you're tempted with the A350, I'd say it's still worth a shot for a longer journey. It's always great to lay down in a business class seat. And if you guys have not already, please hit like and subscribe. Drop your comments down below if you've had the A350 experience with British Airways. Love to hear it. It would help people out. And I'll see you guys on the next video.